was because when I'm older, I want to be a footballer. So I was looking of how they were celebrating and thinking of how I was going to celebrate.
Wow. Tess, tell us about your football. How much do you play now?
Well, I play on Saturday mornings, but we broke up for the season. In September, I'm playing for Leeds, and I'm doing some football camps in August.
Right, stay right there, Tess, because there is someone I know who is itching to have a word with you. Ian, can you still hear us? Tess is listening to you. I wonder if you just want to have a quick word with Tess.
I just want to say, Tess, you know, when you see the girls playing, does it make you think, oh, I could do that one day? Does it make you feel that?
Yeah, definitely.
You see, that's why when I saw Tess celebrating yesterday, I was thinking, now those scenes are iconic scenes. And I'm sure if the girls in the dressing room, when they see that, they will be inspired by that, Tess. You won't even understand how much you've inspired the girls, because when they were younger, they couldn't have the dream that you're having right now. They're being professionals, doing this, what they're doing now. And they know that they've led the way in making sure that girls like yourself, who gave us those beautiful scenes of you celebrating, can actually be a professional footballer. And this is why I don't understand, people don't understand how wonderful the achievement is at the moment.
Ian, could you give Tess Sorry, I was going to say, could you give Tess a few words of advice?
Well, I wanted to find out what position Tess plays.
Well, I love playing midfielder.
Right. So what I would say, as a midfielder, Tess, what I would say is that before the ball comes to you, and you have to be looking around everywhere to see that once the ball comes, you've already got the picture in your head of where you're going to pass the ball next. So my advice to you is watch Kira Walsh. Make sure you know what you're going to do next before you get the ball as a midfielder.
Thank you.
You've been told, Tess. You've been told. Private tuition this morning from Ian Wright on BBC Breakfast. How good's that?
It's amazing. It really is.
Granny Susan, I can see you're an England fan as well, something tells me. What does it mean to you to be able to see your granddaughter loving football, seeing her team getting through to the finals at Wembley? Just sort of generationally, what does this moment mean?
Oh, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, this whole sort of Euros has really inspired people, and Tess doesn't need any inspiring because she's absolutely up there. You know, she absolutely loves football, but I think it's wonderful to watch. And, you know, for young girls and all children, to be honest, it's been such a joy. It's been fantastic.
Did you play football when you were Tess's age? Did you get that opportunity?
No, I'm afraid I'm a little bit too old, I think, for that. I played netball, so that was my sport, was netball and running.
Do you regret the fact, maybe, that girls then, until quite recently, didn't often have an opportunity to play soccer?
Yes, I mean, it's a shame, really. I think everybody should have an opportunity to do whatever they want. And, you know, even cricket, I mean, cricket is the same. You know, girls' cricket isn't advertised either. So, no, all sports. Children should be able to engage in all sports.
Yeah, absolutely. Tess, so on this morning, we've seen you cheering. We've been loving talking to you. You've had a chat with Ian. I'm just trying to work. Have you got any questions for Ian? Anything you'd like to ask him in return?
Wow. How hard is it to present?
Oh.
How hard is it to present? Well, the thing with that, Tess, is it's like anything, Tess, is that if you want to do something badly enough and you do the work, like I found it very difficult to present at the start because I didn't do enough research on what I was doing. But once I started to do the research on what I was doing, reading up on the people I was going to ask questions to, the subject I was going to be talking about. Once you read up about those things and you're confident with what you're going to say, then it's quite easy because you've got the knowledge. So the only thing now is to be able to have the confidence to put it out there. And I've got to say, I always had the confidence to put it out there, but I didn't do the research before. But now, once I got the research, and that, then I allied it together with the confidence test. Now it's quite easy. So that's all I would say to you. You put the work in, what you're going to talk about, it becomes easy, and then you can express yourself, your personality, like we saw when you was dancing and jumping about there. Let that personality come out in your presenting.
And Ian, judging by what we've seen of Tess this morning, I think she already has a good level of confidence going for her. How important is that going to be in her game?
Absolutely. Well, the thing about it is that it's when I was younger, I always liked to feel like I was confident when I was playing. It's something that if you can get kids to feel confident in what they're doing, as long as they're practicing on what they're doing, to go out there and be able to express what they've done and be confident doing it, it's about enjoyment. It's about enjoying what you're doing first. It's not everybody that's going to become a footballer, but at the same time, everybody who wants to play can be confident and to play the game and express themselves. That's what it comes down to, enjoying it and being confident.
Tess is nodding there, Granny's nodding, you're taking it all in. Tess, I mean, can you believe this, Tess? You stand up and celebrate last night, you end up on the telly, and now you're being interviewed live on the telly talking to Ian Wright. I mean, it's only less than 12 hours ago.
It's crazy.